Hey guys, how are you doing? Furo here, back with another Hearthstone video for you. So today we are trying out some Elemental Miracle Priest, a one-turn kill deck with stuff like Inner Fire, Divine Spirit, so you're running the nice little combo. But you are also running a lot of elementals, so it's kind of a mixed deck. Originally it was made by Inferno, and I changed one card, the Tertullian Shellraiser. I dropped that for another Dragonfire Potion. And we played the deck last week on stream. It wasn't super successful, so we had a positive win rate, but against specific matchups it was super tough. So we will see. We're going against the rogue here, and for now let's just keep everything here. So of course with the combo, the Divine Spirit Inner Fire combo, you can just kill your opponent in one single turn if you have a creature with lots of health on it. But otherwise with the elementals you have also a lot of minions, and these might help you a lot. So, opponent starting with a Swashbuckler, interesting enough, no quest, so that probably means he is running the Miracle Rogue, highly likely. We have the Potion of Madness, so with that we can just steal the Swashbuckler here, not a problem. I would say for the start let's coin you into the Powered Shield to buff our Northshire Cleric and the Shadow Agents. So with the Northshire Cleric at 5, he should have a hard time to kill that, otherwise Zap is of course helpful for him, giving us the Northshire Cleric back and we're losing the buff. But I don't think that he wants to drop the Zap that early. So the Northshire Cleric should be kinda safe. But let's see, maybe has some sort of trick. Undercity Huckster. That's another random class card that is getting into his hand when the Undercity Huckster is going down. And look at that baby here. We have Inner Fire, Divine Spirit, we have the Powered Shield. That means right now we can get the Northshire Cleric up to 7, up to 14 then with the Divine Spirit. And with the Inner Fire we have a 14-14 early on. I need to be careful against the Rogue because of that or other stuff. Right now we are just using the Potion of Madness here, stealing the Swashbuckler. And let's kill his little unit. Then with the remaining mana we will just play another Powered Shield, drawing another card. And getting Lyra the Sunshard, the new legendary from the Ungoro expansion. Whenever you cast a spell, you will add random priest spell to your hand. That is really strong. So the priest spells are not always that great. It's very, very situational, but still helping you a lot. Hallucination, he's discovering a card from the opponent's class, which is priest, so that's what we are playing. And hallucination is super strong, costing not much. You will discover a card, and that's a bit overpowered. He was picking up the Mana Geode. Okay, he will probably not heal that, so he's not getting anything. So what is our plan right now? Another card to draw is always a good plan, I heard. Otherwise would be Shadow Visions, we can use that, but the card to draw is definitely not bad. We're getting Kabal Talonpriest, excellent. So with that we can buff the Northshire Cleric up to 10 life, then we have 20-20. Oh, that's good. And let's just hope that the Northshire Cleric is not going down. We also have Tol'vir Stoneshaper, which is, if you have a elemental played last turn, you're getting Battlecry, Talent and Divine Shield. Right now there is of course nothing, there's a Shadow Strike. So the plan is just going down. Shadow Strike, a card that is not played that often anymore. Firefly is good though, we will just use the Kabal Talonpriest as well. Buffing the Firefly here, we've played an elemental, that means we can play the Stoneshaper next turn if we want. Right now that's a 1-5, so still that would be still a 10-10 here that can hit the face. Plus we could just kill everything. Right now his 2 units are not strong enough to kill the Firefly or the Kabal Talonpriest. So if he's not using, for example, a weapon here, or if he's using another spell, so he needs help, he cannot just easily trade here. Shaku the Collector. And he's killing the Kabal Talonpriest. So visited on that. And yeah, you want to hit that. Yeah, he's afraid that we are just dropping our combo. Northshire Cleric. What about that? We are killing this small little guy. We are dropping the Tol'vir Stoneshaper. And we have Lyra here. We have a lot of small spells. So this one is running into the Stoneshaper. We will also drop the Northshire Cleric. Not getting any value of her right now, but that is still decent. So again, worst card would be Zap. That is giving us a Stoneshaper back. We can then not use that again next turn because we haven't played an elemental. So that is apparently not happening. What do we have there? Holy fire! Oh, holy moly! So he's healing back. He's getting another card, another class card. And we have another Inner Fire. Lyra with Shadow Vision is really good, but right now I don't think we can do that. We have 2 Inner Fires, so there is the option to just play 1 Inner Fire right now to take down the Shaku and heal then the Northshire Cleric back. That's definitely not too bad. We're getting another card to draw. Otherwise we can of course play the Shadow Visions. That is possible. And discover another spell. So we have Shadowed Pain, we have the Divine Spirit and Shadowed Death. With the Shadowed Pain we can easily take down the Shaku. But then we might only heal back to full life. That is not too helpful. We can go Divine Spirit and then the Inner Fire.
What is a loon's will?
Yeah, that wouldn't be that bad. Bit stronger than, yeah, let's pick this one up. So we are buffing that to 6/6. Have a 6/4 now. He has already played a lot, so it should be not too bad. And if the Northshire Cleric can survive here, we can heal that back again. Drawing another card. So let's see. Blood Mage Sounders. Blood Mage Sounders is not good. Jade Shuriken, and he's going for the weapon as well. Plus he's getting a 1/1 Jade Golem. Which is not that strong, but I mean, another unit on the board is never bad. Tar Creeper. Tar Creeper is good. How about just dropping that? We will heal back here. And then next turn, Lyra with the combo, somehow. We will see how that is working. I mean, in the worst case, we're just buffing the Lyra. Then we're getting a 10/10 on that. And we are getting, of course, 2 more priest spells into our hand. Wow, he's really playing with the Jades. Ooh. That wasn't expected. So it's 4 cards in his hand. He hasn't played a single... We got the Blazecaller. He hasn't played a single Zap so far. So how about just dropping Lyra and Divine Spirit in a fire? How about that? That should work out decently. I mean, right now that's 9 damage on the board. Plus a weapon would be 10, but we can hit him for 10 here in the face. Yeah, let's do that. So, Divine Spirit. Doubling the health on the Tar Creeper. We are getting a Mind Vision, which is another cheap priest spell. Unfortunately, we cannot play that here because we definitely want the combo ready. Shadow Form, interesting. We'll just hit him for 10 on the face. He's down to 14. We now have a 12/10 here on the board. We have Lyra on the board, but Lyra is just going down if he's able to take down the Tar Creeper somehow. And looks like he's going for another card. Shadowcaster, okay, he's getting another Arya Blackpaw, but that is not helping him too much because he's going down if he's not able to kill the Tar Creeper. So what are you doing here? Getting a lot of Jade Golems on the board. Still, if he's hitting that, he's losing. Oh, he's losing. Oh man. Thank you very much. And there's a concede. Our second game brings us a Shaman. So that might be Elemental Shaman, might be Murloc Shaman, might be Control Shaman. A lot of options possible. Normally that's an Elemental Shaman, at least have the highest chance to see. We are not keeping the Divine Spirit for now. We are just keeping Northshire Cleric and the Shadowed Pain. Getting Tol'vir Stoneshaper. Without another Elemental, that is not too good. I mean, you can still play that here on turn 4 for sure as a 3/5 if you have nothing else to play. I'm normally looking for something different. Northshire Cleric is good on turn 1 though, because if he's dropping a small elemental like the Firefly, we can just hit that and he'll back draw another card. There is he. Oh, he's playing with the Murlocs. Okay. Then the Northshire Cleric should still be good early on. Would help us a lot to hit some Murlocs and heal back. He's right now thinking about using the coin and drop another unit on the board. It's not happening. Get the Radiant Elemental, which is really good. With that, every card now costs 1 less, every spell. So, the Shadowed Pain for 1, the Inner Fire for 0. And the Radiant Elemental is a card that is helping you a lot to set up combos with Lyra and the spells that Lyra is creating. Murloc Tidecaller and a coin into another Murloc. Murloc Tidehunter. Ooh, so the first Murloc here, the Tidecaller, is getting buffed 2 times because he was getting 2 Murlocs. Luckily we have the Shadowed Pain, so we don't care too much for that. Also we could play the Kabal Talonpriest. Would be the same outcome, but for now Shadowed Pain looks way better. Then we are killing his 2 Murlocs. We are healing back here, drawing another card. Getting the Dragonfire Potion for 5. Dragonfire Potion is very useful in this matchup. If he's getting a board full of Murlocs, we can just use the Dragonfire Potion later. And kaboom, everything is going down. Devolve. Oh, that early on 2 minions. We're getting a Bloodcell Corsair and we're getting the Wisp here. We also got the Tar Creeper, which is definitely a good play here on the board right now. We're hitting for 2. And with the Tar Creeper, we can buff that next turn with the Kabal Talonpriest, for example. Inner Fire would then be an 8/8 Tar Creeper. And because he already used one Devolve, I don't think that he has more than one in his deck. So if he's not having any hacks inside, we can just win the game with the Tar Creeper. Otherwise, Stoneshaper, I hope he's playing 2 Devolve. Wow. And that early, that's amazing. And the Maelstrom Porter. So that is a small first mate. And you know what, then I will just give you the Stoneshaper. And I will give you the Northshire Cleric. +2 in the face, so the 1/1 is not a problem. He's getting rid of the Divine Shield, of course. But he is still at 3 for the quest. He has only 3 cards in his hand. That is not really useful. Yeah, a War Leader. Great success, great success. And the warrior is not even able to kill the Stoneshaper in this situation. Potion of Madness. So what we are doing is just... we can even heal that. So we're just trading, and at this point the game is more or less over. Because our opponent has only 1 card in hand, the quest is not done anytime soon. He is at 5, and with 1 card in hand, what do you want to do? So the best option for him would be Unite the Murlocs. So there's a War Leader, and there's another, yeah, another Bluegill Warrior, okay. So he's anyway losing everything, more or less. So at 7, nothing in the hand. And that is more or less easy peasy. So let's just buff that here a bit. We're getting Shadow Visions. Let's check out what we are getting else. Inner Fire, we already have one. We are using a Powered Shield. We're just buffing the Kabal Talonpriest a lot here. Another Shadow Visions. For now, we are healing. We're getting another Powered Shield. Excellent. That means we right now have a 3/9 here. Plus, of course, we can heal back. And then we are just using Inner Fire. And that's a lot of damage. And with the Shadow Visions, we might be even getting another Divine Spirit. And that's Gen a 1-turn kill. And there is a concede. Unexpected. No chance for the murder quest. Alright guys, so for game 3, we are facing a warrior here. And this is a tough matchup, because either you're facing a quest warrior and then you're running into trouble that he has a lot of towns, and if he has a lot of towns on the board, you are of course not able to hit him in the face with your 1-turn kill combo, because you need to kill the towns first, and if you kill the towns, your units are getting damaged, and then of course he can use execute, stuff like that, blah blah blah. And if he is running a pirate warrior, then you have the problem that he's going super aggressive, and that might just kill you in an instant. So Tar Creeper and the Stoneshaper here is really good if he's playing Pirate Warrior. Right now there are a lot of pirates on the ladder again, so I would say we're keeping those 2 guys, and we are dropping... Can't even keep the talent. Can we keep that? No, let's just drop that. We're keeping the Shadowed Pain, keeping those 2. Problem is only if we're using the coin here for the Tar Creeper, then we cannot use the Stoneshaper on turn 4, because then we haven't played an elemental the turn before. So opponent hasn't dropped the quest on 1. That means he shouldn't be playing with the quest. But then he's also going kinda slow for a pirate deck. Normally there's always a turn 1 play. So we'll see, maybe he's going for the War Axe here. Oh, what's going on? Also nothing on turn 2. That is really unexpected. Now I'm curious what he's playing. Doesn't make any sense here to keep the quest if he's playing with that and then drop that on turn 3. So it doesn't make any sense. There's a Berserker. So that should be then some pirate stuff. So we're just dropping the Shadowed Pain here, getting rid of the Berserker. And we're also dropping the Northshire Cleric, which is only a 1/3. But I mean, it stays on the board. You might want to hit that. And we have something to trade here if the... wait, why is he... What is that? That is interesting. I'm not totally sure what that deck is. We will find out pretty soon. So, Tar Creeper, let's just drop that here. Interesting stuff with the Brave here is that we can just steal it for the Potion of Madness. It's not helping us right now, so we are not doing that. But I'm still curious what he's playing. I'm not entirely sure. If he's dropping towns, he should play with the quest. Maybe that's a Tempo Warrior. That might be an option. So not completely face, but still faster than the Towns Warrior. So I'm curious now. Well, there's another town. What is his plan here? Doesn't make much sense, to be honest. We have the option to steal this little guy here. Not the biggest fan of that, but we could do it. We could also just double a minion's health. That's another option. But how about, for now, let's just drop the Tol'vir Stoneshaper, which is 35 with the Divine Shield. And we will, for now, just pass. Have an interesting turn in mind for the next one, which would be Lyra, and then, for example, Coin and Potion of Madness, and maybe even finding something else that we can play alongside. But that doesn't make any sense. To drop a lot of towns and then not playing the quest. The quest is just too good. And if he's playing Town Warrior without the quest, because he is not in the possession of the quest, then he shouldn't play the deck. It's just so much weaker without the quest. And if he was redrawing the quest early on, that's also very stupid. So that's a Ravaging Ghoul, which is dealing 1 to everything. Which is, by the way, buffing the Berserker here hard. That's for sure. We want to have something to kill that, and we can, right now, just kill the board, of course. We have the Dragonfire Potion, so that's not a problem. I'm just looking if we can do something else here that is especially good. I don't think so, so we cannot do anything right now. Dragonfire Potion is killing everything. We're also not able to hit him in the face, so let's just drop the Dragonfire Potion. That's the second Berserker. He is down to 4 cards. And I'm still curious, so the Direhorn is of course going into his deck. Getting a stronger card later. But still, we might play now Lyra, Shadowed Pain, and what else? Armor Smith. Kabal Talonpriest. I mean, this one is definitely going down. If we're dropping a Lyra, the Sunshard, and the Shadowed Pain, we're only getting for now 1 extra spell. We have the coin. So if we get a 1 mana spell, we could use that alongside. Still, let's do that. Shadowed Pain, getting rid of the Bloodhalf here. We're getting Holy Nova. And we have then... I guess we're still dropping the coin. We don't really need that next turn. We're getting another free spell here, which is a Binding Heal. So yeah, why not? Just do that. Getting another spell, Thought Steal. Yeah, we are copying then 2 cards from opponent's deck and add them to your hand. And that will be apparently a lot of towns. Not sure why, but apparently it is. Let's see if he has an Execute or some other help to kill the Lyra. Gromash Hellscream. Yeah, with that he's taking it down. Plus of the Gromash Hellscream is of course getting buffed. But we are dropping the Shadowed Death here from the top. And if we want, we could also use the Potion of Madness to also get rid of the Armor Smith, and he's not getting any more armor. That might be another option. So, Shadowed Death, Thought Steal. Yes, we are waiting with the Potion of Madness. For now, let's use the Thought Steal first. We're copying 2 cards, which is the Acolyte of Pain and the Direhorn. We're getting the big one. That's really good. So, Shadowed is killing the Gromash, and we still have 2 left. And we're not dropping the Northshire Cleric for now. What we're doing is just healing back. We're still at 30, so it doesn't matter. Opponent is down to 4 cards, only a small armor smith on the board. We are still at full life. So indeed is not looking too good for him with the Battle Rage. He's drawing one more card, which is just another cycle card. So he's drawing one from the Battle Rage, but the Battle Rage is of course another card. Blood. So that's a steal. Wow, he's got another one. That's still a steal, but I don't like that he's getting all the cards here. So we are drawing one from the Acolyte. He has a weapon now. Radiant Elemental. And with the Radiant Elemental, the spells are getting cheaper, so we can play Holy Nova here and we can play the Potion of Madness. Do we need that? Do we need that? I don't think so, because he only has other 4x here. Let's just use the Potion. We will get rid of the Armor Smith. So he's getting one more armor here. We are drawing the card. Getting the Stoneshaper. Yeah, cannot really use that right now. And I would say Direhorn is good. And we are also dropping the Acolyte of Pain. Direhorn is a 6/9 with Taunt. Opponent down to 2 cards, 1 weapon and a small units here. So the weapon and the 2 units are not good enough to take down the Direhorn. Hasn't played single execute so far. So that might be in his hand. It's just another armor smith. Looks like there is execute. Yeah, then he's using the weapon to take down the Acolyte. And hitting us for 2 in the face. Which is alright, because as you can see here, he's down to 1 card. And the stuff on his board is right now not super dangerous. Firefly. Firefly is good, so we can then play Servant of Kalimos, for example, next turn. We can play Tol'vir Stoneshaper. What else do we want to play here? Double our minion's health. We really don't need that. Guess we're just dropping the Firefly. And shall we drop the Kabal Talonpriest? This situation, he's probably killing it then. And he's killing the Firefly. I cannot kill that. Okay, we are using the Kabal Talonpriest as well. Getting the extra life. And let's just heal back to 29. And then dropping the Servant of Kalimos next turn. Can expect that he's using the weapon and the Armor Smith to kill the Kabal Talonpriest. Oh, he's going for the lead. So then he can kill the whole board. Wow, interesting that he's... Oh, that wasn't right. Should have used the Armor Smith here on the Kabal Talonpriest. And then he would still have the slime on the board. That wasn't the best play for him. Oh, we got double Servant of Kalimos. That is just too good. Let's drop the first one. We're getting Frost Elemental, Crystalline Oracle. How much cards? 14 cards left. Maybe we're picking the Crystalline Oracle. And the second Servant of Kalimos is giving us Blazecaller. For sure, Blazecaller is the right pick. Ending the turn. And the game is more or less decided. Cannot do that much here with such a low amount of cards in hand. So he might play another Battle Rage, then he could draw 2 cards, which is definitely better than the last time he played the Battle Rage. Whirlwind. Yeah, that gives him 2 more armor and he can... Oh, another Whirlwind. That was super stupid. There's to concede, but he didn't stand a chance. That was super stupid, man. They're winning the 3rd game as well against the warrior that I'm still not entirely sure what his plan is here. It should probably be a tempo warrior, but that is not that great right now in comparison to, for example, the Taunt warrior. And he was running a lot of Taunt, so he could have just played the quest as well. I'm not sure. That deck wasn't working that great for him. Anyway, we have 3 wins here in the video. The deck is working quite good if you're not facing the bad matchups. So for example, Shaman is bad, Taunt Warrior is definitely bad. Also in this situation right now, he was not running that many Taunts, so against the Tempo Warrior, it was working good. Anyway guys, that's the end of today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you like the deck, if you like the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you then in the next Hearthstone episode. I guess tomorrow it is. So have a good night and see you then. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.